In life, we see within this part of the world with people like Awakani who invented algorithm, Robert Newton, Henry Ford to rise water, Albert Einstein, and Elon Musk. It's seen in drugs. You on the road to places that nobody has been. You are inventing certain industry before. Women's industries with spaces, the car industry. What you miss in life? What do you, whatever you do? So first of all, thank you for this. I'm honored to be here, and I have enjoyed time with my kids in Dubai. I will to past and return. I will to husband to visit Waterbury City. And in terms of motivation, and I used to like a sort of has a long version of this motivation, but mm, recently, when I was a kid, I was wondering what the meaning of life, like when here and what is all about. And I came to the conclusion that what's really matter is to understand the right question to ask. And the more wise we can is read the scope and scale of human consciousness, the better we are able to ask this question. So I think the 17 metrics the true distribution is good. And some of the things are in the long term having long term sustainable transport and sustainable energy generation. And to build a space for vision and for humanity to reach our these amounts and be able to measurable places. I think that being a multi-planetary species in our stuff important for the long-term survival of humanity. And that's one reason Sky Black trends was totally so evolutionary. But then the part that affects personalities most motivating is that it's raises a strength of adventure, as makes people decide to future. So consider spirituals when aware and forever compared to Earth until eventually something terrible happen. Or another pictures we are obscure on many planets, maybe in Filipino so beyond solar wisdom. I think that separate everything is variable relating to spirit. There's a distribution that of memory. Let's just get a short break what plan. Otherwise, what is important? They got to find laboratory. So what's it like for you? I mean, you look at our life, and I have you before speaking. This is true. This is true. This is a million too. What's your life for Elon Musk? I find this as get older, veterans to be more and more confusing and traveling more uncertain. Particularly when you see the expansion of something like the new scam. Which during 40 years ago, you had video games smart advantage begins the word be word like form that you know with sharpness in the dog. You like betting before and peak. I played as jest. I used to have a little bit play the same game. And the world likes very fans at the time. But as you can see video games that's photorealistic and most realistic are million people simultaneous and you see reality universe with the virtual life and reality and if you travel in straight pictures with any race progress at all. which is given on 1% something like this year. Eventually, those frames with interesting levels from scalability, durability, with detail us that can that rotate ice cream now and then assemble well, passengers that happened in the past. That's why now those are again themselves. Interesting. I mean, it's could be. Everything is possible. It's means this. Yes, particularly less intended to accelerate through something. This is, I mean, to our life. It's in the past 100 years life has been accelerating towards past. Past 20 years. It's faster and faster, it's more slow. So my question is how life will be in the 20s, 30s, and 50s, please for now. Education trend and how you see it. But in what approaching that's quite different to predict. Many think of size and the first control powers by was seen matching a tree towards and then 36 years later they put the first people on the moon. I mean if you ask people and says 1900 what the art on landing the moon would be said as ridiculous. If you talk to them about the internet, there was no debate. You even whether you're talking about live shows crazy. But today, with $100 device, you can video a conference with everyone in the world. Another side of work, if you have a Wi-Fi connection, is possibly free. You have free to instant virtual communication with anyone, around 3 million people, which you show social media million people. Simultaneously, you show and there's something to ask any question and analyze the output wisdom. It's like just the question the guest can respond. Holes and rebel this one to rest the station in the past, even the literally present the past. So I think one thing that can be quite optional is that prediction we must face core future would be 30 years we wrong. That's for sure. I think rationally, asking what I hope the future has opposed to maybe what it will be. That's my choice for thinking. And I mean, I hope we are after beyond on Mars and Jupiter. I hope we travel in weekend through the solar system, perhaps preparing for the mission and nearby the star system. I think that is possible in 50 years, and that it's going to exciting through that. And I think we see autonomy and artificial intelligence advance tremendously. At last, it's quite wisdom. My guess is roughly 10 years. It will be very usual for cars to be built as autonomous. 10 years. Yes, 10 years from now. Yes, I think a most car you will be able to out of autonomy about 10 years. This is Tesla's car in today. Our central system even autonomy. And within rapidly is enough computer power to be softer than person. So most project question the value of in software and unlocking and as digital computer's power is needed. This can easily operate the computer. And sort of Tesla's built in October last year. And the others manufacturers will follow to the same thing. So the car will be like an elevator. We just have a way to go and take you there with extremely very safety. And that will be normal. That will be just normal. Elevators used to be elevators. Operator that you in there will be rise moving or lever. The trust rest about on that type for granted. Autonomy will be widespread. This thing troubling question of AI, and I don't mean narrow AI like vertical autonomy would be broke the level I class. It's now like trying to achieve a certain function. But if artificial intelligence was something beyond general intelligence, when you can have AI just master than master human on Earth, that's I think is dangerous situation. Was it dangerous? I mean stress to you. Was with artificial intelligence, we have intelligence and there is another schools of trust stuff in it. Artificial intelligence is just to humanity. Why? They just what hip hop. You know, it's like one thing to wake up in imagine you're going to be visited. Imagine very confident that you want to be visited by super intelligent island in let's say 10 years or 20 years most. Super intelligent. You think in between 20 years, yes, we have island on Earth? Well, future super intelligence will lay island. It will be like, but my question is, do you think there's other intelligent life outside the Earth? It's improbable, but I think its reflection of physics and philosophy is wearing island. Maybe I'm lost, I don't know. Sometimes I am island. Not true, not true. But many we are island, maybe island. I mean, if you look at the parts of the world, yeah, they believe that human beings are not from Earth. They came from somewhere else. Eve and Adam came from somewhere else to the Earth, and suddenly human beings alien to this land.